Hey y'all, today we're going to talk about healing herbs and what are herbs exactly and how to implement them into your life for overall wellness. My name is Rachel. This is the Busy Vegan Mom YouTube channel. I'm outside today with my feet on the grass, soaking up the nutrients from the earth and enjoying the sunshine while I bring this information to you. So we'll just get started. So first of all, what are herbs? So I bring to you the actual definition for those of you who would like to know specifically. Herbs are plants with fragrant or aromatic properties. Herbs can be used to flavor food, included in fragrances, and even a part of natural medicines, which is what I love them for, the natural medicines. An herb is a plant, any plant with leaves, seeds, or flowers used for flavoring food, medicine, or perfume. And they have been used since back long before recorded history, and they even showed up in cave paintings in France dating as far back as 25,000 BC. So, what are some of my favorite herbs and how do you use them and what's my experience with them? I'm just going to go down. I have a list. Those of you who have been watching me for a while know that I really favor turmeric. It's got tons of different medicinal properties, but I'll get to that later. So I'm always using herbs every day in one way or another just to enhance your immunity, just to add to your overall wellness, not just physically, but mentally. Herbs can help with mental health, even emotional and spiritual health, which, if you know me, I love all those things. So the first herb I'm going to talk about today is peppermint. Peppermint is excellent for soothing your throat. See if seasonal allergies are a thing for you and you need some sort of support there. Peppermint is excellent. Or if you've got any sort of throat or anything like that kind of going on, I have found peppermint to be super, super soothing. It can also help to soothe the stomach. It's also great as a essential oil. At the yoga studio I teach at, our cloths, our little towels are soaked in water with peppermint oil, pure peppermint oil, and we offer them at the end of each class. That way students can wrap them on their forehead or just place them anywhere on their body, or even just smell in the beautiful aroma, because it does something magical. So I even have an inhaler, not like actual inhaler, right? Not like doctor prescribed. This is an inhaler with sea salt, eucalyptus, and peppermint. It was made by Mama Pachamama. If you follow her on Instagram, she sells those for like $12 and they are magical. It helps with clarity, so peppermint is great. Next we have rosemary. So rosemary is something that has been used for forever. Obviously, it's great in food. I like good rosemary potatoes and using it in different recipes. However, did you know rosemary actually has antimicrobial properties in it? So I have raspberry tea in my cabinet right now, and rosemary tea in my cabinet right now, and it can be used in prevention against UTIs, bacterial infections. I actually used it once for something quite similar. Because I don't take medicine, I don't take antibiotics. I rely specifically on food, medicine, and wellness, or natural medicine like herbs and things like this. I don't put medicine in my body. So I count on my lifestyle and the way I eat to prevent against that, as well as the natural herbal spirits, the plant spirits. So rosemary is great. It also has been used in to help stimulate hair growth. You can make a rosemary oil. There's all sorts of different things online that you can find that are helpful. It's great for your scalp. So if you're looking to maybe activate or stimulate some hair growth, or just wipe out or clean maybe the follicles, rosemary is good for that also. But I would imagine drinking it would have a similar effect. Next, I have, I never say this right. I don't even know if I say it right. I have heard so many people say it different. I've heard Mullen, I've heard Mullen, I've heard Mullen. I don't know which way is the right to say it, but the spelling is Mullien, and that is great for respiratory health. So there's actually people that have smoked it as an herbal remedy for years, and it's this is a non-addictive, non-psychoactive. It's literally just to help your all of this. Like, it can help, I think it's a wet cough. When Berkeley was younger, I had ordered some little Mullen drops to help a cough that she had going on, and I have used Mullen tea bags myself, and it helps with you know, like I said, clearing this out, even as a preventative, but I used it once the problem started. So I've never used it as a preventative before, but I know it's been used forever and ever to create balance in respiratory health. Next is lavender, which is, most of you are probably familiar with lavender. Lavender is known for its beautiful scent that you can just breathe in, and it's like it wipes away stress. It's known to be soothing and calming. You can drink this in a tea. I've seen people bake with it. It's really good in tea, but to even have as a natural scent around your home, people will spray this on their pillow to help with sleep. Lavender is beautiful. The color is gorgeous, and I am such a fan of lavender. Look how it just had that effect on me, just like by thinking about it and reminiscing, it put me into this state. You know, people believe that plants, just like humans, plants are energy, and that plants have spirits just like we do. So I think it's really cool before consuming any type of herb to connect or respect that spirit of the plant, giving gratitude and thanks just like you would to your food. So yeah, lavender works wonders. Think of like the foot soaks and the stuff you put in the bathtub. A lot of times that is mixed in with some sort of lavender oil or extract, and so lavender is so lovely. And then, of course, my favorite and the one that I use almost every single day would be turmeric. Turmeric has been used as a medicinal herb for a good 4,000 years. It's derived from in India is where it's really popularly used, and it's used as an alternative medicine there in Ayurvedic practices. Of course, you can put turmeric in food. I love to mix it in smoothies. I put it in my overnight oats, but you always want to couple it with black pepper. Black pepper helps to absorb the curcumin, which is the compound inside the turmeric that's where all the good stuff is. And that black pepper will help you absorb it by like a gajillion%. Like, so just don't ever have one without the other. You always want to, or don't use turmeric without coupling it with that black pepper, because you need that to get the maximum benefits. It helps fight against inflammations. You can make face masks out of it. It is an excellent just a preventative in general. It's great for pain as well. There's been like, rarely ever do I have any type of pain. I'm wondering when it was when I had, what was it that I got a random little slight headache from? Oh, like if I had something sinusy going on or whatever, you know, sometimes that can cause a little bit, but I take turmeric and ginger shots. Ginger's also on my list, but I'm telling you, it'll knock out whatever you've got going on. Just taking it consistently or even using it as a preventative will help to combat those type of illnesses, or at least lessen the severe symptoms of those. So yeah, turmeric is great, and you can add it, like I said, in so many things and not taste it if you need. It doesn't take but a little bit of it. So turmeric is great. I would try to find a way to incorporate that in your life every single day. And you don't have to buy the fresh root, because that can be expensive. Of course, that would be ideal. You can just buy it in ground form and sprinkle it in with whatever you're eating. Use your black pepper. Another one, and I don't say this right. Echinacea. I know I'm saying it wrong. I've been saying it wrong for years. But it is a flowering plant that is really great. Like once you've got a cold or flu or something like that, it has been shown to lessen the time that you spend sick. It's also a great preventative. You can find it in teas. And there's a lot of times it'll be like paired with lemon, but that is a great winter preventative. Or just, because that's when most of the time people get sick, and incorporating that, or just any time of year. It doesn't have to be just winter. I don't know for sure if it's a winter herb. I don't want to misspeak on that, because there are herbs for different seasons. But that one is really, really great for slowing down symptoms and for cutting the time down that you would spend sick if you have already gotten sick. And so that one is a good one, and I'll put the proper spelling on here. I have my little list, that way I don't forget, because I don't want to leave any of these out, because they're all magical and I didn't want to forget any of them. Okay, bear with me. Here we go. Okay, next is ginger, which I already brought up. So ginger, when you think of ginger, a lot of times I'm sure people think, oh, nausea or morning sickness, like for women that are pregnant, but it doesn't just have to be for pregnant women. It can also be used for anybody experiencing nausea. And also there's other stuff. It's not just nausea. There's so many more purposes of ginger. So immunity, it can help to clear your skin. It can fight infection, which is why I love to pair turmeric and ginger together because of that reason right there. And it can even, I learned this one, which makes perfect sense, but I didn't know it before. It can prevent motion sickness. And so that's really cool. So I don't know if you're going to be going on a boat or like if you ride up front and you're like passenger in someone's car and you're like reading, sometimes like that can make me like feel car sick or whatever. Like it's an ugly feeling. Apparently I can take some ginger and that will help. So I'm going to try that next time. They have little ginger candies, or even just because it would be awful to suck on some ginger because it is so strong, but ginger tea, something like that. So I'm excited to try that one out next time. Chamomile, which of course, I mean, most of you know about that. You think of like a calming tea at night. You think, let me drink my chamomile tea. But it also has some other properties other than just calming. It can also be used for medicinal purposes such as fighting infection. So eye infection in particular, Berkeley, my youngest daughter's had a couple times where she had one eye look like it kind of got infected. Sure, from something with the other kids at the babysitter's house. But of course, I'm going to be looking up, natural remedies, how to, go about this without having to do harmful medications or whatever. And I was able to blend up a little tincture for her. I don't want to say tincture because it didn't have alcohol in it or anything, but just blend up a little blend or concoction that had some strained herbal chamomile, or just not in a, loose leaf chamomile, and poured it in with what she drank or into her smoothie actually to help that infection. So you can use it for that. And they look like little daisy flowers. So chamomile is super cool. So the rest of the herbs that I wanted to just share with you, I have a few more here that I didn't go over. Oh my gosh. So ashwagandha, I have talked about that so much here on my channel. I can't use it right now, but I use it normally used to use it on a daily basis. But ashwagandha is an adaptogen. Now, I love adaptogens, and I'm always promoting adaptogens because they help your body to combat stress. It's great to use them over continuous use, not just one time every now and then, because they work better when you continuously use them. And it helps, like I said, your body to combat stress. It works with your body's stress response, rather. So it's great to try to get an adaptogen in every single day. And ashwagandha is my favorite one because you can take it tablet form, or you can put it in your nighttime drinks or your smoothies or whatever. But it can help to reduce stress, improve sleep. It can even help to boost your athletic performance, improve memory, and it's said to increase male fertility and reduce inflammation and help to manage blood sugar. So love, love, love ashwagandha. And then I was just going to go on to talk about some more adaptogens. So if you're curious, what other things can I take? Remember, adaptogens are the ones that help to combat your body's stress response, and it's suggested to take them every day. That way, for just optimum results. So there is American ginseng, ashwagandha, like I said, Asian ginseng, and there's some that I can't pronounce. So I will leave these in the description because I don't want to butcher how to pronounce them. Cordyceps, which is a mushroom, which many of you, I'm sure there's tons of different medicinal mushrooms, but many of them have adaptogenic properties in them. There's Eleuthero, holy basil, which I do have experience with. I have had that in some different teas, and so anything adaptogenic, I'm gonna love it. In the name, listen to the name, holy basil. It's beautiful, right? Morinda, reishi, also a mushroom, and then there's Shatavari, and then Shilajit, which I've heard of. That's supposed to be an amazing one. I've never tried it personally. It's like a thick, the way you see it a lot, it's like a little thick tar, at least the way it's marketed, and you can add it into different things, and it's supposed to just be, I actually want to try that because there's a whole bunch of hype around that, and I've heard a lot of good things. So I'll leave a list of all the adaptogens below. And thank you for tuning into another wellness video. Let me know what herbs you use, because I know I was far from naming all of them. I just named the ones that are most beneficial and pertinent in my life, that I have experience with. So I'd love to hear what some of your favorite herbs are and how they promote overall wellness in your life. So I am so thankful. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. I do share all sorts of different videos, plant-based videos for children, for myself, and then these videos I've been doing a little series on wellness. So yeah, thank you for being here, and I will see you guys on the next video.